everyone. So Optimal You is a community for positive lifestyle change. Our mission is to help as many people across the world to thrive. And our message is move, nourish, flourish. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about the move side of things today and to really explain why I think it's important. So move is associated with movement, physical activity, exercise and fitness. And as a positive psychologist, this is where my specialism and area of interest lies. So looking at how exercise and fitness can help your well-being and really taking the idea that physical activity can be the number one key in achieving and unlocking optimal functioning. It's also been said that not exercising is the equivalent to taking depressants, and that's something that's really quite powerful. Having been a personal trainer for almost 10 years now, I've actually seen firsthand from not only my own experience, but the experience of my clients as well, how beneficial exercise can actually be for you. So clients will commonly say that they'll come into a session and they'll feel tired and they sometimes don't want to do it, and they'll leave feeling energized. On days that they exercise, they feel like they've got more energy, more focus. And on days that they don't exercise, it's this feeling of tiredness, not being able to get things done. And that's something that I can definitely resonate with as well. So fitness and exercise hasn't actually always been something that I have loved or something that has come easy to me. I never used to be sporty at school, and I actually used to get bullied in PE. So it was the only kind of non-structured lesson where the bullying could really take place. And as a result, I ended up too scared to go to school. So I was too scared to go into PE, too scared to go to school, and I ended up getting homeschooled and moving to a new school as a result. My negative experience and association with exercise didn't actually end there. It actually continued into high school. And I remember my friend and I standing at the end of the hockey field, and all I was just wishing that the ball wouldn't come anywhere near me so that I didn't have to play in that lesson. Where I actually found my love for exercise was through running, and it was something that I could actually feel good at and be good at and challenge myself, knowing that I only actually had myself to answer to, and the only person I had anything to prove to was myself. Running became not only just an exercise for me, not just a way to keep fit, but almost like a stress reliever. And I know a lot of people will agree with this. When you go running, it clears your mind. So I found that all of my thoughts and all of my ideas would fall into place when I was running. And it really gave me that mental headspace and the mental clarity that I needed for the rest of my day and the rest of my week. From there, I've actually gone on to become a personal trainer, like I mentioned. And again, this wasn't always the plan. So after I left school, I originally intended to go on to university to study mechanical and automotive engineering. And I got 2 scholarships to go to Loughborough University and Newcastle University to do so. It was only after I lived in Australia for 6 months and found a love for personal training that I decided that I didn't want to do engineering, and I wanted to do something that actually followed my passion and something that I could do things with people and actually do what I loved. So when I came back to England, I decided that I was going to study psychology with sports science instead, and also do my fitness qualifications at the same time. When I'd been over in Australia, my boyfriend at the time was playing professional cricket out there, and he was working with a sports psychologist that had advised him to not look for the fielders on the pitch, but to look for the gaps within the fielders. And this is something that really sparked my interest, and it's something that I now realise can be applied to our wider lives. So it doesn't just have to apply to sports psychology, it can also apply to us not focusing on obstacles, for example, and focusing on opportunities instead. So that's something that's really stuck with me ever since. After I had finished my first degree in psychology with sports science, I went on to study positive psychology at master's level, and continue the specialism of physical activity and sport within it. After that, I then set up Optimal You with the intention of being able to share all of my experience and all of my learning, and really kind of pass on the information just to help people through my experience and through what I've learned. So move is going to be a big factor in Optimal You, and you will see it coming through again and again when we launch the new site in January. So I'm going to be doing a lot more content on move, and in the meantime I'd just like you to think, if you're finding exercise difficult or you don't enjoy it, think about what's right for you and think about what type of exercise you're doing. So for me, I didn't like PE and I didn't like structured team sports, but what I found was that I liked running. So for you, it might be hiking, it might be dancing, it might be swimming, it might be working out with a trainer, doing weights. It could be absolutely anything. So I'd say experiment, try a few different things, and really find what it is that you love and what you're passionate about and what you enjoy. Because the thing that you enjoy is going to be the thing that sticks. It's going to be the thing that you're able to do. It's going to give you more motivation to get out there and do it. And as a result, it'll open other doors. So start with the thing that you enjoy, and then you'll find that other things will kind of fall into line afterwards. So if you want to be kept up to date with our vlogs, then subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also head over to optimallyou.com now and join us on the journey as well. Thank you.